welcome once again to the number one podcast from Stu Him Productions.
J&M Solve the World. I am James.
And I am Matt. And tonight we are going to talk about mental health.
The album from Quiet Riot?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
But, you got to specify there.
Yes. Mental health is how you think, feel, and act. It affects how you handle stress, talk to others, and make choices. It is just as important as your physician or your physical health. Good mental health lets you enjoy life and cope with hard times.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's not to be, I don't know. I mean, how I cope with others?
That can be all dependent on, in my case, if I've had a rough day at work and, shit just is not going right.
Right.
Happens in life. And somebody cuts me off in traffic, I'm probably more apt to send them the one finger peace sign.
Right.
Than I would be if I had a great day and wasn't stressed about nothing and somebody cut me off, like, you ass.
Right.
It's kind of like the old saying is, of course, too, when somebody, whether it be a cashier at a grocery store or whatever, has like a shitty attitude with you while you're checking out, don't judge them too much because you don't know what their day's been like.
Right.
You don't know what has happened in their personal lives. They could have just found out they were getting divorced.
Right.
Or they could have just lost a loved one, or,
Maybe they're having a bad day.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I see this a lot at my part-time gig, working as a bar back / doorman at the tool shed in Kansas City.
Shout out.
You never, and I mean never, start barking at a bartender.
Bartenders were the first psychologists.
Yes. And because our bar, we don't have waitresses.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a drink, you've got to come up to the bar. Mm-hmm. And the moment you start snapping at them, guess what? You just went to the bottom of the list.
Right.
You start throwing stuff at them. You've just bought a ticket straight to the front door.
Mm-hmm.
Not
2 tickets to paradise.
No. Signs of trouble. Let's see here. You watch for big changes in your normal habits. Warning signs include not eating or sleeping well, feeling sad or hopeless for no clear reasons, staying away from friends and hobbies, having no energy. Now, I can honestly say for myself, half of those are on a daily basis. Not eating or sleeping well, yeah. I mean, that goes without saying.
Right.
Feeling sad or hopeless for no clear reason, yeah. But staying away from friends and hobbies,
that's what brings you back to a level.
Right. For me, it's because gas is so fucking expensive right now.
Hmm.
I've got to limit it to like every other week.
Hmm. Yeah, but like you've said, oh, a long time ago when we first started this project,
Mm-hmm.
that you need this.
Right.
You know, not necessarily the podcast, but
Yes.
the
Yes.
interaction and coming down,
Exactly.
interacting with my family and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and yeah,
The having no energy, that goes right back up to the
the
not
sleep
sleeping
part,
well. Yeah.
right? Fucking YouTube.
Oh God.
I go down on rabbit holes on YouTube at night, and then I look at the clock and fuck, I gotta go to bed.
That's the one thing I do like about having lights that I can set timers on.
Hmm.
Because yeah, I could sit there and go through, down a rabbit hole on YouTube because I'll pull it up on the TV.
Right.
But then as soon as like my overhead light dims to blue and then out, I'm like, all right, it's 10 o'clock. It's time for me to fucking shut this off.
Right.
Because I have to get up in 6 hours.
Right.
So yeah. Ways to stay healthy. You can build good mental health with daily habits. Move your body, go for a short walk, exercise boosts your mood.
Mm-hmm. Because exercise releases endorphins and everything that makes you feel better.
And that's why I prefer I haven't done it since I've been working 610s or 410s. Being at work at 6 o'clock out by the speedway, I haven't been to I prefer to go to the gym in the morning
Mm-hmm.
because it sets the tone for the day.
Right. Because at the end of the day, you're like going, fuck it, I'm
Yeah.
tired. I'm hot. I'm fucking tired. And
The
yeah.
last thing I want to do when I get home from work is be around people.
Mm-hmm.
I have peopled all day.
Right.
I don't want to people anymore.
Right.
Eat well, choose healthy foods, and drink enough water. Um, for me, my job site, the only thing we can drink in the building is water.
Good.
So I've got a
Got the handle on the water.
I've got a handle. Well,
Not like a handle of whiskey.
no, but I've got a bottle that I'll fill up with ice in the morning, and then I fill it with water, and I'll continually keeping it filled
Mm-hmm.
all day long. Yeah, I mean, so there's, and I know I'm drinking enough water, even though I'm sweating my ass off most of the day, because I get up at least twice during the night to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Get enough sleep.
I just rewatched the original Roadhouse.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like Sam Elliott. Doc, I'll get plenty of sleep when I'm dead.
I used to say that, and do not let there be like true self-driving cars.
Mm-hmm. You imagine how many DWIs a Tesla would have saved back in the day?
Yeah.
Because you could put it on self-driving mode, it'd still be awake, but at least it ain't swerving. You know?
Right. Because I would definitely get in the truck. All right, we got to go to work. I'm fucking fast
Exactly.
asleep. Now this last one, it is, it's a big one. Talk to someone. So reach out to friends, family, or a counselor. Some of, because yes, I'll admit it. I do take medication for my mental health. It stems from combat,
Mhm.
personal reasons.
PTSD and
Yeah, I mean, there's just
PTSD is not a strictly
military thing.
military thing.
Mm-mm.
I experience it every time somebody turns in front of me
Because of
because
your
of my motorcycle wreck.
right.
If they turn in front of me and I actually have to get on the brake,
Mm-hmm.
I get this. I know I don't have any hair on the back of my head, but it stands up, and I just want to kill them.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, you motherfucker. You. Then I drive on down the road.
And um,
But there's other, and like I say, there's other forms of PTSD, especially women who have been abused
right.
or sexually assaulted.
Yes.
Um, for men, it could have been bullied.
Right.
That's a big one, especially today. And I may have said this on the podcast before, but I used to think that our young children of today were a bunch of wussies and stuff.
Right.
And then I got to realize, and it's like, wait a second. If we had a problem with a bully in school, when we left school, it was done.
Mm-hmm.
But today, these kids get bullied online
Right.
24/7. It's like, Jesus Christ. I mean, shut your fucking phone off.
Right.
But they're not going to do that.
Well,
But they're gonna post a picture, and somebody's gonna say, "Oh, you look fat," or
right. Right.
whatever, And they read the comments, and it's like,
Yep.
you like Joe Rogan, don't read the fucking comments.
Right. And again, it's easier said than done.
I mean,
We.
most of my Facebook posts are funny shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I posted one the other day. They've had the whole deal with the reflecting pool peeling and the algae and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody shared a meme, and it was Uncle Eddie. Shitter's full.
Yeah.
Dumping his shitter in the fucking reflective pool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was funny,
Mm-hmm.
so I reposted it.
Yeah.
Other people might not have thought it was funny, but I don't give a fuck.
Right. And I get it. We're old. Ugh.
Yeah.
We're not the silent generation, but we're the generation that's forgotten a lot.
And like Slim Sherry says, we like to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Because we will take over.
There's a lot
Because
of
we will write out our battle strategies in cursive.
Yeah, on paper.
On paper.
Yes. But social media is a big thing for the younger generation.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it kind of goes back to like in the 70s and in the 80s, especially the supermodel body.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody realistically was going to achieve that body.
No, not
Not
through
healthy.
a healthy
Not being
way.
healthy. Exactly.
Right.
I remember we used to watch Charlie's Angels,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody was all about Farrah Fawcett.
Yep.
And I liked Farrah Fawcett too, especially that one
Poster.
that everybody had.
Oh,
that
God, yeah.
My friend had the T-shirt
Yeah.
with her nipples sticking through her one-piece bathing suit and all that. But I always thought Jacqueline Smith was like
Yeah.
hot as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was out in the garage here, it was probably about a year or so ago, and I'm flipping through the channels, and Charlie's Angels come on. And I'm sitting there watching that going, holy fuck, them some skinny bitches.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unhealthily skinny.
Oh yeah.
And so it's been going on for a long time, but now with filters and
Yeah.
everything,
Yep.
girls are seeing their classmates and they're like going, oh, I wish I could look like that, but they got a fucking filter on.
Right.
Well,
and drugs were a big deal for supermodels, and Carrie Fisher talked about it during Jedi, where she's in the slave.
The gold, yeah.
She was doing a lot of cocaine to
Right.
keep that figure.
Right. plus the diet medications back
Oh
then.
yeah, yeah.
Remember the little chocolate squares called AIDS? It
Yep.
was AIDS or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then AIDS came out, and they're like, "Oh shit,
Yep.
that went away."
Oh yeah. When I deployed to Somalia in 1994, we were able to get over the counter.
White Crosses.
No, it was
What was White Crosses? That was
mini thins.
mini thins. Yeah.
Yeah, speed.
Yeah.
No, we were like pre-workout stuff, you
Oh,
know.
okay. Yeah.
But it was called EPH 883.
Okay.
It was ephedrine.
Oh, okay.
It was like damn near like pure ephedrine, and you had to test your tolerance. Like you could take one capsule, you know, see how that felt, and then, you know, after so long, you could start taking two at a time. But yeah, you never took more than like three in a 24-hour period because you're not sleeping.
Yeah.
And I mean, you feel it just like,
Like you feel your hair growing.
oh God.
Yeah.
I mean, your heart's just.
Right.
Um,
I remember back after me and your sister got divorced. I was excuse me. I was like 230 pounds, 235.
yeah.
You know, 6'2", 235. Sounds great if you're a wrestler.
Yeah.
But
Or an athlete.
right. But I kind of went on this fucking eat whatever I want to for breakfast. Because we'd usually have a brake truck come by the shop, or we'd go up the street and get omelets, eat whatever I wanted to for lunch, and then supper was usually a chicken breast from the local Casey's store, because that's back when they had fried chicken. And get home and hit my answering machine. Tells you how long it has been. And see who wanted to go party that night.
Right.
And go party until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. But I had a bottle of mini thins. And I'd wake up, take a couple of mini thins, go to work. After lunch, take a couple more, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
And my brain's going, let's go. My body's going, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
But in about a 6-week period, I was down to 195.
Right.
I had no love handles. I had no gut. And I was also bouncing at the bar at that time. And some dude one night said, you don't look big enough to be a fucking bouncer. I'm like, I'll still drag your fucking ass out of here. And that was about the time I was like, okay, I need to stop.
Okay. We know a guy. I don't want to put his name out there. We know him really well. Him and I had an apartment over in Lebanon. And when we got into the apartment, I was weighing in at like 165. I was a scrawny bitch. And he was weighing in at 225. 3 months later, he's asking to borrow my jeans and my clothes because his clothes were too big. And he'd eat a Pop-Tart for breakfast, a salad for lunch, and then a 30-pack of fucking beer every night.
Or tequila. What are you drinking tequila too?
No.
I thought he was. But he was
On the weekends.
But he was working out too. Did he have some dumbbells or something?
No.
I thought he was working out.
No,
too.
he was
Okay.
he was delivering parts.
Well, I know that.
Yeah.
But I thought he was like working out there at the apartment or something.
Nope. And then
Because I remember
on the weekends, that 30-pack would be followed up with a bottle of Captain or, you know, something else. Not the healthiest way to lose 50 pounds.
Basically, what you're saying is if you want to lose 50 pounds, the champagne of beers every night. 30 of them.
I don't know too many people that could drink a 30 pack
I,
every night
I,
and still function to go to work the next day.
I couldn't drink a 30 pack of them, period, because I'd be too fucking bloated
Yeah.
on beer.
Well, and that's the thing is they always say beer puts on the weight,
Mm-hmm.
but no, I literally watched this man lose 50 pounds in
Right.
3 months.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't eating.
Exactly.
Most calories he got was from the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a friend of mine over at Humansville, and he lost a bunch of weight. Oh, it's been probably 10 years ago. Of course, when you get into your 40s and stuff, I seen him and I'm like, dude, you lost a bunch of weight. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You know, because that's your
Yeah.
that's your first question is, are you okay? So, oh yeah, I've been watching my carbs and everything. Well, his beer was Natty Light because supposedly it had the less carbs of any other beer. You know,
Yeah.
in that price range, especially.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. But here lately, he's gained some of his weight back. But
Afghanistan the first time, I was hitting the weights really hard. I was shying off of caffeinated beverages. I was really shying off of sodas. I was eating as good as I could. I was working out as much as I could. And, I had guys ask me if I had the HIV
right,
because I had lost so much weight. And I felt okay, but I just knew that once I got home, I wasn't going to be able to um, continue what I was doing there
mm-hmm.
because at home, so
this,
like
this
back
is
here in the States,
this is America.
yeah,
Too
there's
much bad shit readily available.
exactly. Whereas in Afghanistan, no,
You just got to eat what you got. Yeah.
exactly.
Wednesday night at Shrine Club, I was sitting at the bar visiting with a guy, and this other guy I know from, I'll go ahead and say from Dallas County.
Mm-hmm.
He come up and I said, he was like, hey, what you doing? And I said his name. I'm not going to say it on here. So he's like, hey, what are you doing, man? I said, God damn, you're skinny. I'm like, and it just kind of went over me. I'm like, no, you're fat. Or no, I didn't say, no, you're fat. I was like, no, I'm just not fat.
Yeah.
Because he's got fat.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be an in shape dude, but he's in his mid 50s now or whatever, and his face is all round and shit. It's like, it just kind of, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
That's your first thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
My first thing to say to a guy in my age is like, hey man, you lost some weight. Are you okay?
Yeah.
That's my first thing.
Exactly.
Because I've got several friends that have lost weight because they've decided, they need to lose weight. And then I've
Yeah.
got one that's got stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Right. You get
So,
those right in our age
in our
group.
age group, it's like if you notice a sudden difference, and mine hadn't been sudden. I've been about this size since 2019.
Yeah.
Because in 2018, I was damn near at 260 pounds, and I'm like laying in bed one night, looking down, still had a belly. I'm going, I gotta do something about this shit.
Right.
And I just started.
Where's my penis?
Yeah.
I know I got one.
Oh, there it is. Poke it out.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
when somebody lose weight, in,
But I mean,
like in our generation,
it hadn't like I've went from 265 to 220
Right.
in the last 6 months.
you're right. When people lose weight in our generation, it's like, okay, are you getting healthy or are you sick?
Right.
It's not like when we were in our 20s and or 30s, you could just lose. Oh no, I've just been working my ass off. I haven't been able to eat or
I got married. My old lady don't cook.
yeah. Or
It's like, well, you wasn't a very good bachelor then because you should have been able to cook for yourself.
right. where to find help for your mental health. Now, the number one number, um, it's a suicide crisis lifeline,
Mm-hmm.
and that's 988 from any phone, anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 or 366 days a year. Somebody will be available to talk and or point you in the right direction. Um, if you're comfortable, are you asking for yourself or a friend? You know, are you looking for daily self care tips or professional therapy options? Um, there's just different things that you can do to help your mental health,
Mm-hmm.
and
There's one out there I hear advertised on a lot of the podcasts I listen to. It's online called
yeah,
BetterHelp.
yeah,
I don't know nothing about them. I'm not, but it's something to check out.
right,
It's supposed to be a lot less expensive
mm-hmm,
than going to an actual therapist.
right,
And if you're not happy with that therapist, you can change it anytime.
right,
So it's, something to think about. Um, my biggest thing was, and I adopted this years ago. I don't know if I adopted it, it just became my philosophy. Don't stress out over shit you can't change,
right.
like
The past.
the past or what's going on in the government or
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah, you got these bills to pay. You may have to piss off Peter to pay Paul, but don't stress out about it. Just do what you can do.
Right.
I think most of us have been in that situation.
Right.
It's not, you just gotta, or if you're experiencing a breakup in a relationship, yeah, it sucks. It's bad. It's terrible. It's the end of the world, but it's not.
Right.
So you can't stress out over, if somebody says, I don't love you no more and they want to leave, well, there ain't nothing you can do about that. So just move on.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. Don't get me wrong. I've been there, done it. We've just experienced it with a relative in my life that, he's finally getting his shit kind of figured out. So
Yeah.
hopefully. But it's, yeah, you can't, like you said, the past. You can't change the past.
No. And
There's no time machines.
right. And you could sit there and stress over it, over a situation or a choice,
Well, if I'd
but
have done
it's not going to
this,
change the outcome.
mm-hmm.
And I know it's easier said than done, and I have fallen victim to this for a long time of dwelling on it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
realizing that I made a bad choice, and not being able to move forward. Uh, it's an uphill battle, and it's difficult to talk about to certain people because they immediately want to give you advice. Like they don't want to listen to what you have to say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they want to hear a little bit, give you advice, and then move on. When in actuality, that's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have let it, or you have made it become a big part of your life. And when it comes down to it, and I know I've talked about this when I lost my mom, and after my brothers went home, and it was just me in Tennessee, and I had good friends
Mhm.
there that were, hey, anytime you wanna get out, you wanna go have a drink, you just want to sit around and BS. That's all, I'm here for it. And it's like,
Right.
hey, I greatly appreciate that. But at the end of the day, I've still got to go home
Mhm.
and be alone. And that's where, for me, that's where it really got me.
Mhm.
Um, and I realized that um, I'm I'm lonely. Uh, I don't like being alone, but at the same time, I don't like being around a lot of people
Mhm.
when I'm not at work.
Right.
Uh,
Right. 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 Well,
I
yeah.
love concerts, but I hate people. Ugh.
Right. Exactly. I love the show, but getting in the venue and getting out of the venue and the
Yeah,
traffic and blah 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 blah
yeah.
blah. Yeah.
I love live music. I just hate everybody that's there to watch the live music.
But that's, you know, hell, I'm still friends with that couple we met up in Kansas City when we went to the,
Mm, Black Label.
yeah,
Yeah,
still friends with them on Facebook, at least
nice,
her. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, I, there's some days I just don't want to people.
Hmm.
Wife's like, you mind going to the grocery store? Fuck. I got a fucking people.
Yeah,
But then you see somebody at the grocery store, and it's,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
what are you doing? Da, 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 and it's okay. And like I said, I should quit smoking. But when I go to a shrine event or something, some of my best conversations I have with people I would have never spoken to
Hmm.
in the hospitality room
Right,
is out smoking.
right.
Because like I say, inside you kind of group up with your group,
Yep, yep.
and you don't necessarily go over and start visiting with this person over here just out of the blue, but you do when you're outside smoking.
Right. And
And and
I
that's
assume,
and I don't know a fucking stranger.
right. And I
Which is
assume,
weird because when I was a kid I was shy as fuck.
okay,
But now I don't know a fucking stranger.
when we were in St. Louis a couple years ago
Mhm.
for Metallica and Pantera,
Right.
and you and Dwight and I think a couple of the kids were out there and people were moving stuff in for the big show that night
Mm-hmm.
at our Airbnb, and you saw a guy wearing a Megadeth shirt. You're
Right.
like, hey, dude,
What's
hell
up?
yeah,
Yeah.
kick ass. And then you saw him that night, and he's
It's
wearing
like a onesie,
yeah,
onesie
a
banana
thong.
hammock
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Uh,
Say, hey. But he got us in for free.
yeah.
So
Didn't cost you $50 a piece or whatever it
30, I
was.
think.
Yeah.
But I would not paid that to go in. But
Yeah.
it's like, oh no, me and Dwight and
Yeah.
somebody else, and they're like, he's like, oh, these guys are cool. Let them in.
Yeah.
Well, the cops were patting down the other people. We just walked the fuck in.
um, I when I was when I was in the army, there was a big stigma of people searching and reaching out for help.
Mhm.
They thought it made them look weak.
Right.
Well, that's not the case.
Mhm.
Um, everyone needs help.
That's how you end up being a lone gunman on the grassy knoll.
Sure.
I mean,
Um,
I was like, what the hell happened to him?
right, right. Um, But I mean, when it comes down to it, um, help is available, and you never let your mental health talk you into making a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
Right.
Every problem is temporary, but there's a difference between a problem and a situation.
Mm-hmm.
The situation can go either way, temporary or permanent. It just depends on what the situation is. Is it a medical situation? Um, is it a, dare I say, a party rock situation to where your girl has a hissy fit because you're whiskey dick?
Mm. Or a situation where somebody pulls up on you with a gun and wants your wallet. The decisions you make at that point could affect. Do I let them have the $300 in my wallet, or do I shoot this motherfucker?
Is
That
your
could be a life-changing choice right there.
right?
You know.
Is your life worth $300?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is what they told us when I ran the gun shop and when I ran a convenience store. No matter what is in the register, your life is worth more.
Exactly.
Because number one, in those situations, there's cameras.
Mm-hmm. I
And,
mean, if you clearly fear your life's in danger,
right.
well, yes, then use
Common sense.
use deadly force to save your life or the life of the loved one. But you're still going to go to court.
Yeah. And one of the things that they taught us in a fighting pistol class that I did, before you draw your weapon, you have to think about that 6-year-old little girl that's behind
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
perpetrator or perpetrators.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to risk that?
Right.
You do all the calculations. Can you get off a clean shot?
Right. My dad always taught me too. He said, if you ever draw your weapon and don't fire within the first second or so,
Mm-hmm.
then they're going to kill you.
Right. So,
Totally off the mental health,
yeah.
but not, because it's a. I've been asked before, do you have any regrets? Yeah, I got regrets. Or like in We Are the Millers, some regrets.
Mm-hmm. Not even a single letter. No, man, it's my credo.
Yeah. But would I change anything? Yeah, I've thought about that over the years. I'm like, I don't know that I would. Because if I did, then we get the whole butterfly effect. And would I be who I am today?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, if I made a different decision about a spouse I was married to or
Right.
something, would I have met my spouse I have today? You know,
Right.
and it's like, I don't know. I don't think so. You know,
Yeah. It's you know,
I mean, my life ain't perfect, but I'm pretty happy with it.
and that's
You know, so,
that means that it's perfect for you.
yeah.
Um, the movie Family Man with Nicolas Cage. Beginning of the movie, he's a bachelor, a wealthy bachelor, um, and he happens to fall, quote unquote, bump his head, but uh, he's transferred into he's still him, but now his college sweetheart, like they didn't separate in college. They got together, they got married, they had kids. And his first, portion of it is like, I don't know what to do with these kids and blah, blah, blah. And then over the time period, he loves being a dad and a husband, and then he's brought back to
But
the
he's not
present.
rich anymore because he's got
Right.
a family and everything,
Right.
and he's.
I mean,
working.
they've got a nice house.
Yeah, but he's still working. He's not the rich bachelor.
Right.
Fucking
But he's got a
everything.
family,
Right.
and he's happy. And when he wakes back up, he's back to being that guy from the beginning.
Mhm.
And now he's searching for that woman, and he finds her, his college sweetheart, and she's very business oriented, and she's like, it's like their lives when they split became parallel.
Oh, okay. So she's not
And-
married with kids.
Right.
Right.
But now his outlook has changed, and he wants that, and she doesn't.
Mm.
And yeah, it's like a Christmas movie
hmm
because it takes place during Christmas time. Much like Die
Just
Hard
like Die Hard.
is a Christmas movie. I don't give a shit that it was released in July.
No, that was Lethal Weapon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think Die Hard was released around Christmas. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Regardless,
Put it down in the comments below.
yeah, let us know.
Correct me.
And please like, share, and subscribe to this podcast because we are trying to grow our audience as big as we can get. We are in triple digits on YouTube.
Nice.
We're almost, we're still shy of triple digits on Spotify.
On Spotify. Yeah.
But we're slowly getting there. All you have to do on Spotify is search J&M Solve the World, and on YouTube you search the same thing.
Pretty simple.
Yes. But the number one takeaway from this podcast is someone is always available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All you have to do is dial or text 988. That is the suicide or crisis lifeline.
Reach out to a friend because there's so many times that we've seen on the news and stuff where the best friends that I didn't know they had a problem.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I wish they would have called me.
Right.
I was thinking about them the other night, and I thought about calling them, but then I didn't, and then this happened.
Right. Right.
So reach out.
And on that note,
if you're, hang on.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I don't care how manly of a man you are. It is okay to fucking cry. And if you're in the arms of a brother or a sister or a female anybody. If you need to spill your guts, spill your guts. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is, me and my brother down here, we've done that several times in the last 16 years.
Yeah.
And it's good.
It's good.
It's good.
But on that note, you have just watched another episode of the #1 podcast from Stu Him Productions.
J&M Solve the World. I have been James.
And I have been Matt. And until next time, you keep one fist in the gold, one foot in the gutter, and we will be seeing you.
Peace.